back to my channel. So this video is going to be another DIY video. So I'm sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a week. I've been sick, as you can still tell from my voice. So sorry about it, but I'm getting on it. So for these DIYs, they can be perfect for the holidays or for winter or just for year round. You can kind of like change things up on what you put inside them or what you put on them. And they'll be perfect for your home for whatever occasion you wish. So for this first project, you're just going to be needing some chalk paint or whatever kind of paint that you would like to use, some flowers, some pictures, and some picture frames. I got these at the Dollar Tree. I got the flowers at Walmart and the chalk paint at Walmart as well. So for this one, you want to take the glass out of the frame just so that when you paint the frame, nothing gets on the glass and you don't have to, worry about cleaning it off or anything. It just makes it a little bit easier. And now you just start applying your layers of paint, however many layers you want. I could have gone in and added more, made it more opaque. And you could also go in with a gloss if you want it to shine. I just left it the way it was because it kind of goes with the theme of my house. And once you get all your picture frames painted, you need to just put your pictures in there, put the back on it, and we're gonna hot glue all the corners together. And now you just put your flowers in there, whichever ones you want. I got these for $5 at Walmart, and I just made it for the centerpiece of my dinner table. I think it looks awesome there because you can see all 4 pictures on the frame. Or if you've got a coffee table in the center of your house and you want to put it there, it would work just as great. So now on for project number 2. This one is going to be just a very large picture frame that I'm going to make into a tray. And this tray can go on the foot of your bed. You can put like little teacups and everything on it. Or it can also go on your coffee table with a little bit of knickknacks like a book and a candle or something. I'll show you what I put on it. This picture frame I already had, but I wasn't using it anywhere on my walls, and so I really didn't want to paint it because I thought the color of it was so beautiful, so I just left it the color that it was. So I went to Lowe's and got 2 little handles. You can get them in like a bronze, a copper, or a silver, whichever one would match your picture frame the best or your home the best. What I did is I started gluing them onto the picture frame, but this does not hold like any weight whatsoever if you glue them on, so if you really want to use it as a tray to where you pick up and walk with it, you might need to screw them in, but it comes with screws. Don't worry if you get the ones at Lowe's. But I just wanted it to kind of look fancy, so I just glued them on. I wasn't going to be picking them up by the handles. So you just measure them kind of in the middle of the tray on both ends, and it's not that big of a deal. You ain't got to pull out the tape measure or nothing. You just glue it on there how you want it. And then I took apart the picture frame and used some contact paper. This paper I actually got at Dollar Tree. And oh my goodness, how awesome is that? $1 for this whole thing. And it kind of had like a natural theme to it. There's several of them at Walmart you can get. And Dollar Tree even has several different kinds if you want. And if you wanted to kind of change it up through the season, you can just change out the contact paper on the picture frame and it can match any season that you're in or any holiday. But for this one, I wanted a more natural theme because it goes with my house. So you just measure the glass on the picture frame, cut it out, and stick it on. I had a little bit of trouble with it, but then I realized how to actually apply this stuff, and it's so much easier if you just kind of like stick it on and then pull it back. And then you just pop the back on and you've already got a tray made, and it's so cute looking. Just by adding the contact paper, it doesn't even look like a picture frame anymore. So I just went in and put a little sign on it. It was like a wooden sign. I thought it matched perfectly. Also with the theme of my house, I had it sitting somewhere else, but I thought it would go perfect on this tray. I added a little succulent, a beautiful quartz crystal that we found, a nice candle that I'm probably not gonna burn on it, but just for decoration. And then I added a oil burner to the tray, and I just added a couple drops of peppermint essential oil to it and put a tea light underneath it, and that makes the house smell so good. And especially with me having a cold, it just like, And then to make it a little bit more festive, I added some pretty twinkling lights, and it just looks so cute and nice and homey. Now on for the third project. This one is also using picture frames that I already own, but you can get them at the Dollar Tree if you don't want to spend too much money. They're not going to be as sturdy. That's why I chose to use the more heavy-duty picture frames, or you can just get them at Walmart if you want to make this craft. Or if you've got leftover picture frames that you don't use, or even the thrift store, go check them out and see if they've got them. So I essentially did the same thing as I did in the very first one. I just painted them with the chalk paint. Since these were a little bit more detailed, I added about 3 coats to it and tried to make it as opaque as possible. And I used the exact same contact paper as I did in the previous one. So you buy an entire roll for $1 and you can do both of these crafts and have a little bit left over. So once the very first picture frame was dry, I just went ahead and took this little glass vase. I got it at Walmart for like 90 cents, I think, and it's actually like supposed to go the other way. But I was like, hey, that'll work perfect for the top of this picture frame. So I just took it and placed it in the very center where I wanted it, hot glued it down to the picture frame, and it made like the little top area to where it looks like it's all flowing and makes one little tray. And now I went in with the candlestick holders. I got these also at the Dollar Tree. I took them both and glued both of their bases together to where it made the middle portion of the tray and made it just look so much more, I think it just looks so pretty to have that glass in the very center. It just looks very elegant like. And you can even take that and spray paint it if you want to change the color of it, if you want to match your home. So I glued the bottom of those together, and then I carefully glued one of them to the center of the first picture frame that we glued the first one onto. And you just kind of have to match them underneath. The only problem I had with this was that since it was a picture frame, it had the little foot on the back to prop it up. And because of that, it kind of made it wobbly a little because I had to glue it directly onto that. So you can like try to remove that first if you wanted to make it a little bit more sturdy. And then I've glued the candlestick to the top. We're gonna glue it to the bottom. And so I'm just centering it up with the bottom how I would like for it to be. And I just glue it to it. And so when you're done with it, you can place whatever you like on it. I just placed some fresh green apples onto it, but you can place any type of fruit or any type of food that you're serving. I just think it makes for a awesome little piece if you're wanting to put it on your kitchen table, your kitchen counter, even on your coffee table. It would work just fine. Like if you've got a group of people over, just bring it in, set it down, and they can just grab what they want off of it. I think this goes for year round. I think you can use it for the holidays. You can festive it up with a little bit of berries on the side. You can even use it to place some of your Christmas decorations on it. I was just really happy with how this came out. Like it just blew my mind how you can use picture frames for so many different things, and there was actually even more things out there that I could have used. I got these ideas off of Pinterest and I was like, I am going to put those to life because I really like the way they looked. So that's the end of my DIY video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day and God bless.